Greetings and welcome to a quick tutorial on a new app that I never thought I'd say that I liked, but I do. It's the Workspace app, and if you go to the App Store, and let me find it here. Let's see. If I go into the App Store, if you type in eInstruction, right up here in the corner, click on featured or whatever, you get three options, and this Workspace Connect is a great tool that you can download for free. It's a free app, and let's open it up and see what it does. The first thing you have to do is you have to make sure that you're connected to your board, and so with the eInstruction device manager, you would click on this and you would make sure that your board shows up. In this case, I've got a Mobi here, which is like a pad. So pretend that's a board. I'm connected to it. Great. The next thing you want to do is you want to connect directly to a computer. And so and I'll have I'm going to show a screenshot. And you go ahead and start recording. My lovely assistant, Heather Almendinger, will be recording the screenshot of a screenshot here. Let's see. Let's before I do that, let's set this up. I'm going to start Workspace first from the computer, and you have to have the latest Workspace downloaded. When I go into Preferences, I want to click on Tablet Settings. And I'm going to make sure this is checkmarked for Allow Tablet, and I need to know this IP address, and that's kind of handy to have. And so I'm going to write that down on a separate sheet of paper. 84.167, and then you set a password. It's got to be at least 6 characters, and then you click on Save and Update. And so I'm going to close that out. Now, going back into this the app. Here I've got the Workspace app. I'm going to click on this, and as Heather's recording from behind me, I'll be able to show a screen, like a picture-in-picture screenshot later on in the video. I type in the correct address, and it's .84.167. And since every elementary teacher's got an iPad, it's easy to do. I'm going to type in my password, Martin. And here I've got a whole set of tools that I can use just like you're on your Internet board, and so your eInstruction board. If I click on, let's say, blank page, I'm going to get a blank page. Now, here Workspace pops up. Here's my toolbar. Now, as Heather was recording from behind me here, I'm going to show that I'm going to write with just my finger, and you can get a stylus if you want, right on the board. There's a little bit of lag in here, and so, but I've got essentially all the tools that I want to use. Now, if I want to use like the eraser tool, I can click on this Workspace button on the bottom, and I can click on the eraser, and then I can erase simply over here. And so it's kind of a neat deal, and there's going to be some limitations to it. It's not going to be probably perfect, but for teachers who wanted to be able to see what's on their iPad and interact with the board, then you can. And if you already had lessons made, that's great. If I clicked on, let's say, shapes, I can draw out a shape. Now, you don't readily see it on the iPad as you do on the screen. I can click on the selection tool, and then it takes a little getting used to, but you can highlight the board. I'm trying to click on the object here, and here you can see the limitations of it. Whereas if I highlight over the whole thing, here you can move this object around, and so you can see the lag time. If there's just basic annotation that you want to use with that, that's fine. You can also go into mouse mode, and I can basically control these objects with my with my finger. And so if I want to open up a program, say like here's YouTube. So I opened up Safari by using the mouse mode. When all is said and done, you can use like tools like the curtain, and you can drag this curtain down. And so, come on, there we go. Kind of cool. It's not perfect, like I said, but if you're still an Internet user and you've got an iPad, either personal or from the school, it'd be easy to use. So that concludes this tutorial, and if you have any other further questions, need some updating on software to make this work, go ahead and email me. Thanks.